Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Redneck Fishing with Pappy. We're out here in the scorching heat, sweat pouring. We're just going to try to fish for 30 minutes, maybe an hour, whatever we can handle in this heat. But we've had good rain, creek's up real high, water's plumb muddy. I'm going to be going today with a rooster tail, maybe a little flash will turn them on. I got my daughter Kate with me today, and Cat wanted to fish, so I figured if we don't get nothing, I'll still go home with a catfish. But she's going to be using a little old jig head with a artificial frog on it. We're just going to see what we can do for a little bit, so hang around, let's see what happens.
This is what happens when you get hung and you don't want to waste a lure.
Now just fall towards that big rock.
I know, I'm fixing to. I just want to make sure I don't trip in the process. Woo! Success! Now the really fun part, trying to get back. That ain't gonna work. Oh. See, when you're rednecking and you've been doing it for as long as I have, it's really easy to rock across the river. So the bad news is we haven't caught a fish, and we've walked about 3 miles down this river, creek, whatever you want to call it. Technically it's a creek, but it's bigger than a creek, so I would say it's more of a river at this point. There's the bad news. The good news is any time spent doing something you love together isn't actually wasted time. We got out of the house for a little while. We sweated ourselves almost to death, but we've had fun in the process. And we got to try out a couple of different things that we had never tried before. That frog lure that I had to begin with, I switched to a regular crappie magnet bait that was white and chartreuse green. But that frog, I saw it in the store, and I was like, I wonder what that would do in some of these local areas. Because you would think fish likes tadpoles. But like I said, time spent doing things that you love and enjoy is never time wasted. Whether it's a successful trip or not, it's still fun to be had. I got to wade across a really rickety looking log to try to retrieve a lure. Haven't done that since I was a kid. So, yeah, it was a bad day for fishing, but a good day for exploring. Also, remember, this is your sign to get out and just search the areas that you have around you. We've lived in this particular area of South Carolina for, God, going on 20 years now. I was like 8 when we moved here, so it's been a little over 20 years. And I've been to this creek 100 times, and I've never known that the trail goes as far as it does. So go out and explore. I mean, yeah, it's hot, it's muggy, especially being this near a creek, but think of all of the awesome things that you can find, and take you a fishing rod. You might just catch something magical.
Hello everybody. Listen, in this last video we went and did a little fishing. We bummed out. We knew pretty much it was going to be a bust on the get-go. The rain had come, the creek had risen, the water was really pretty swift, very muddy. It was like hot chocolate color. We knew chances of catching one was going to be slim to none, but we had to go give it a try because it was Saturday evening. We hadn't been out and done any fishing. It was 90+ degrees. Humidity was way up there. I sweated a gallon. I got to drink about a pint. So I come home just totally exhausted and tired. We've got us a shower. We've had some supper. We're a little more energetic now, but the whole deal we wanted to talk to you about is the way that we decided to set us up a tackle box.
The reason we created it is because we wanted some tackle that we could carry around easily. That way, if we're in the creek and we get hung up and we have to break lines, or if the fish just aren't going after that particular bait, or if we're tired of throwing rooster tails and we want to switch to crappie magnets, or whatever the case is, we've got some options there that we can play with. I was really excited to be able to do this because the tackle box as it was just very, very messy and very, very disorganized. And Daddy's trying to teach me all of the different kinds of tackle, and he felt this would be a good way for me to learn the different kinds of tackle. Like I said, we put like things with like things. In another video I'll show y'all what we did with the big tackle box. It's not quite done yet. There's a couple more things I kind of want to add to it, but this way we have a good basis of knowing what we have and what we need to go after when it comes time to restock. If I just open the backpack, you can see that there's a couple of different boxes in it. When I pull out the different boxes, and there's one off camera and I'll show it to you in just a second, I've got 3 littler boxes. This one's got swivels and split shots and beads in it, so this one's like terminal tackle. This one is double-sided. It's set up for one side to be trout magnets and some like rooster tail type jigs, and the other side is set up for crappie magnets and some similar jigs there. And then this one is just set up to be like some different topwater lures and some floats in case we need them. And this bigger tackle box has just got different kinds of artificial baits in it. I've got my crappie magnets here. I've got the package that those frogs came in that I was fishing with earlier. Daddy found something else, and then we've got these that are centered on bass alone.
Perfect for creek fishing. You can throw it on your back. It's not in the way. You can go and do what you need to do. You can have a blast, and then at the end of the day, you come on back and you've not been lugging 50 pounds of tackle in your hands all day because you've got the one tackle box that's got everything in it. Hey, subscribe, like, share the video. Throw me something in the comments of how you think I should have changed it up a little bit. Maybe tell me something that'll work better. I am always up for hearing something new, and I'm always up to realizing that I don't know it all. So share with me and let me know. But in the meantime, I'm going to be wishing you some tight lines
And a blessed day.